Okay, we're getting tattoos today, so that's why I'm starting the vlog. I literally just pulled up to the house and turned the car off. So we're not going anywhere at this very moment, but we're going to get tattoos. I'm getting some, my brother and sister and my dad, and we're getting them in a tribute to my mom. So I will film as much as I can. I don't know if the artist will be okay with filming. I'll ask her. But we're going in less than an hour. We're going to head over there. We already planned it all out, and we scheduled this and did a consultation weeks ago. But yeah, so I already have a lot of tattoos. As you know, my brother and sister don't have any, so this will be their first time. And then my dad has some. But my dad's getting something a little bit different than what we're getting as the kids. But I will show you. But I needed to start the vlog. I don't know how the lighting looks right now. I don't know, but I needed to start it because I know I ended the last one. So here we are, new vlog. So let's go do that.
Thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah. There you go. You're dressed like cool, but on the pool table feels like in the 19th.
Record me now.
I think it's recording. I think. Is it?
I don't know. I already texted Cammy.
Good.
I said, this is our tattoo parlor.
Send her a picture or something?
Yeah, it's so fancy. I told her yesterday, I said, this place is clean. This is not what you're thinking. This is the best of the best.
Is it okay? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool.
This is the most nerve-wracking part. No, so how angle do you want?
It's up to you.
A big shot, Carter. I think this is a good shot.
Not bad at all. Good.
I want some. I love them so much. They're perfect. Yeah, like the line work is so good.
He just uses dial soap for his face wash.
I mean,
JJ show. It's so cute, bro.
aw, it's so good. It's so good.
It's funny.
Daddy, say hi to the camera.
He looks like he's already on some kind of.
It looks like she's going in the street.
That key's gonna be epic.
Or not?
No.
Alright.
So I understand the drill.
Oh, it's so good.
We want to take care of it.
Yep, you got it.
Okay.
Alright guys, can you see me? What's the date? It's Monday, January 20th. So you saw us getting our tattoos, I think, right? I will show you mine later. We got them on Friday. Today's Monday. It's really cold. I just wanted to check in because I didn't vlog over the weekend, of course, and now I've got to go get food and yeah, I'll show you my tattoo later. I know you saw it in a clip, but I'll show you like once it's healed. It's not even that, it's like not exciting, but oh, and I don't think I told you the meaning, but I'll tell you. Maybe I did. I'll tell you in another clip at some point, I think. Yeah, okay, that's it. Okay, here we are in the car again. boring car vlogs. I'm just gonna chat because, oh, actually, I don't know why. Well, maybe. Well, because I'm supposed to be filming a TikTok. Hold on. I just feel bad that I haven't been filming. This weekend / tomorrow, we are going to go up to, I think it's North Carolina, where my mom's aunt lives, our Aunt Marilyn. So not my aunt, but my mom's aunt, who she was really close to when she was young. And then like the families kind of separated, but Aunt Marilyn was like extremely helpful and incredible and like literally an angel sent from God when she was helping us at our house, helping to take care of my mom. And we haven't seen her since the service, which was in probably mid-December. I don't remember the specific date that we had that actually, but so we haven't seen her since December. But we're gonna go stay at her place. It's her sister's, and then her sister and her husband, Marilyn's husband Arun. So we're gonna go stay with them for the weekend. We've never been up to visit her there, but after everything that happened, we've gotten closer to her again. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan, and I might vlog some things from that. But as of right now, I think I'm gonna run to Barnes & Noble. Isn't that a surprise? I'm gonna run to Barnes & Noble because I have enough books, but I want to film a TikTok video telling people about the importance of not just reading books, but owning books, owning physical books. I think it's important to own books, physical books, history books, philosophy books, political books if you want, some things that are real and true and based in research and all sorts of stuff like that. And so, you know, that can't be taken away from you as long as we don't get in a Fahrenheit 451 type of situation, which there'd be too many books for people to burn. I guess I shouldn't say that because they could possibly, but I don't think that we'd put up with that because we know, like Fahrenheit 451, like I think we'd remember that and we'd know to fight against that. But if all of the internet becomes, and the media and whatever becomes sketchy, let's just say, then I think it'd be important to have books. And then you can learn from the books. Like, I think a lot of people want to learn from the internet and they think, well, I have to stay online because I learn so much all the time. I find so much new information every day on the internet. But if all else fails, like if the internet goes away, you can learn from a book and we'll be fine. There's a lot of information in books that have been documented for decades by humans who did the research and did the work and did the, you know, deep diving mindfulness and got philosophical. That's been a thing. So anyway, there won't be any sunlight for me to film a TikTok, I don't think, but I'm gonna go run to Barnes & Noble and do that now. And yeah, I guess I can show you what books I buy, but I think I have an idea, but let's just go see. I already have a ton of history books and a ton of things, so I don't really know. Yeah, let's just run and do that. But is this North Carolina? Hold on. Let me see if I know what I'm talking about. Yes. North Carolina. Yeah. And we're in the mountains. This is at a family's house. So today, and we got here yesterday. Hold on, this live stream. Okay. Today, we're going to, go run around the downtown and just hang out and go to a Scottish pub. And then tomorrow, we're going to go back home. So it's just like a quick little weekend type of trip. Can you see? My outfit is all black. I'm just wearing my Reformation cashmere sweater, which is my favorite sweater I think that I own. It's just so simple and easy. And then it's Banana Republic belt. I got fresh new black bootcut jeans from Calvin Klein, like, because they're just the perfect completely black color. I don't know if you can see them, but I got this same pair last year, of course, and it's just after washing it a lot, it starts to fade, right? The color starts to fade, so now the other pair is kind of more of a gray. So I wanted a fresh black pair. I still have the other pair, but just so I can have this. But I don't know if you can see down at all. But anyway, and then my boots are actually my old Gringos, even though I would normally wear my Freebirds with this, but obviously I just brought my Gringos on this trip. The bag is going to be my Salvatore Ferragamo bag that I've been wearing a lot more recently. For a while I didn't like that it has a zipper compartment inside, but it's actually fine. Like, I put most of the stuff in there and it fits a lot. And I got this from the Real last year and I really like it. So yeah, and then jacket I'll probably do a big leather jacket. I'm just gonna fill this bag now. But yeah, so simple trip. Let me see what I'll take with me. My little journal, which I love. Let's take that with me. My wallet's in there. Hand cream in my little bag. Got my little pouch. And then chapstick recommendation for you guys. I think I might have talked about this in a video. I'm not sure. This is Lip Service from Lush. It's just a little, you can get different flavors, but it's just a little like beeswax chapstick or what would you call this? Balm, I guess. But it's absolutely perfect. It's the only thing that really hydrates my lips that isn't, because you know, I know lip gloss is really popular these days, but it doesn't really hydrate your lips, even though they'll say that they do. They don't really, it's not the same. So if you have really dry lips, I would recommend this lip balm from Lush. Sorry. I don't have super dry lips, but I keep them hydrated with stuff like the lip balm. So anyway, that's really good. Okay. My book, Stoner. I'm still not very far in this because I've mostly been reading Sapiens still, but this book is heavy, so I'm not going to carry this with me. But I'm almost halfway done with this. I still highly recommend it. It's really just changing my worldview a lot. Okay, not a ton, but you know, it gives you a lot of perspective. Okay, take Stoner with me. Hello? Okay, be there in just a second. Okay. Gloves. Okay. Ah! Okay. AirPods. Okay. Okay. Full fit. Can you see? What? Is this strong?
I got you.
Okay. Whoa. That hurt like oh
my god. It's gonna start feeling easier though.
Is that a camera set up over there? Is it videoing?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta edit that out.
No, I don't care, but
I don't caught.
I cannot be held responsible for anything I may say or have said.
Is this gonna be probably music on top?
This is a problematic song.
I don't think I can do it. If y'all don't see create lawsuit, I'm gonna run the whole table.
It's over there.
Which side do we have?
That motherfucker.
You can put it wherever you want.
Oh, here we go.
Is there a rule against
Well, I already
stripping up?
won. It's not a real game now.
I'm just saying.
We're back. Okay, so Sunday, January 26th, we just got back, and I wanted to show you real quick the few things that I purchased. Wait, there's one more thing. Hold on. Okay, got it, because we went to an antique shop in the downtown. So it was like downtown Waynesville. It's like in the I think it's the Smoky Mountains where we were. Right? I don't know. It's North Carolina. But anyway, there was an antique store, so I showed you that, and I ended up getting this nice little, it's just a little figurine, like statue ceramic thing. One sec. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I don't know how well you can see it in this lighting, but it's just a man and a woman. It looks like French almost, but there's nothing on the bottom, and I know that these are very, like, they were probably popular back in the day. So anyway, I have no information about what this means or what it is or anything like that, but I thought it looked nice, so I'm just gonna use that, just put it on a shelf somewhere. Then we went to a little toy shop. We popped into random little shops, and I got a little mini golden retriever puppy, because this is supposed to be we had a dog, we had a golden retriever named Harley, and so I got the little puppy to represent her, and I'm just gonna keep it like in my purses and stuff. And my sister also got one of the same thing, so we both have little mini Harleys to keep in our bags or wherever we want. So that's what that is. I hope you can see it. It's really cute. It's actually a Skleich, and those who know, but if you don't know. We also went to a bookstore, and it had like pretty much all used books, I think. I don't think any of them were new. But anyway, so I got this, which I've never seen before, but I've seen this artist before. I don't know how to read this. Mara Kalman. She's an illustrator. So the book is like full of illustrations, and it's called And the Pursuit of Happiness. You can probably see it on the screen. So I think it was in 2008. Okay, energized and inspired by the 2008 elections, celebrated illustrator Mara Kalman traveled to Washington, D.C., launching a year-long investigation of American democracy and its workings. The result is an artist's idiosyncratic vision of history and contemporary politics. So I think it's just like America, politics, Washington, and kind of looks like an illustration journal almost, like that she put together. So anyway, I thought it'd be really nice. So, and I love how it looks. This is a penguin edition. Anyway, so that looks good. And then I got a history book. So this is Medieval and Early Modern Times, The Age of Justinian to the 18th Century by Carlton J.H. Hayes. And it's like an old, it looks like maybe either a college book or a library. At least it was definitely in a library, because you can see that there. But I wonder when this was written. Probably like the 90s. Do you want to guess? Okay, let's see what I can find. Oh no, I should have guessed this. The 80s. Copyright is 1983 by Macmillan Publishing. So if you want to try to look this up, but it's just a history book basically. It looks like a textbook. That's what I was trying to say. Not, well, library book, yes, but textbook it seems to be. And there are some illustrations in it, or like pictures, as you can see, like maps and things. So I do feel like this is probably a textbook, and I love it. Hold on, let me see what that was. So anyway, you know me in history and the Middle Ages. It's my obsession a little bit. So I thought this would be really, really good at some point to I can't speak. At some point to read. So that's gonna go in my collection of history books. Anyway, that's what we got, or that's what I got. Why are we a we? Anyway, it's me. Okay, and now we're back home. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's making quite a noise. Okay, so first of all, guys, I think I did not finish the last vlog, so it'll be this. I think I'll finish it. I just think that makes sense, right? Because I think I put a lot in the last vlog, which would be this vlog. I think this, yeah, let's just, yeah. Yeah, so we'll just finish it here. I'm getting a haircut today. It's up in a clock up in a moment, but I'm getting my haircut for the first time in months. I have the haircut at 6 o'clock, so it's already like, it's like 3:30, it's the evening. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's the latest haircut I think I've ever had, because usually I get them in the mornings, but anyway. So I haven't gotten my haircut probably since the summer, and it's really long. Should I take it down and show you what it looks like? Probably should. I mean, it's totally fine because I'm gonna have it down when I get the haircut anyway. This is day 2 hair, so I washed it yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. But anyway, so usually I go 2 days without washing it, and then I'll wash it on, like normally I'd wash it tonight when I take my shower, but I'm gonna have them wash it at the hair place. I don't know what it looks like right now because let me check my little mirror. So that's one update. I'll just do a round of updates and then we'll finish the vlog. That's what we're gonna do right now. Okay, so it's really, really long. I don't know how much you can see in this frame. The bangs need a trim, but I'm just gonna go into it and basically ask the hairstylist what she recommends that I do, because I don't know if it'd help. Can you see my full look here? It's really, 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 really long, right? And my hair is wavy, and it can be really frizzy when it's high humidity outside, and then it's usually more thick and frizzy or puffy on day 1, and day 2 usually looks like this. Like it's a little bit more, you know, I need to look in the mirror. Hold on. Yeah, on day 2 it usually looks like this. So it's got a little bit more of a styled look, I guess. It's not as puffy and frizzy and crazy, but I don't do any curling or any styling to the hair. All I do is let it air dry. And nowadays I do use a little bit of a hair oil just on the bottoms. Like I'll put the hair oil on the bottom after I take my shower. My hair is just a little bit wet still, or even pretty wet. I'll put the hair oil at the bottom and then just run through the rest of my hair with the excess. And that's been helping, but I don't think I've noticed a huge difference, but it makes me feel better to be doing something to my hair because I think I need some treatments for it, and I just haven't ever really done that. But the bottom of the hair, I think, has to be cut off. So at least, like, so I know that for sure with this haircut, since I haven't had it cut, probably since the summer. That's just my guess. I mean, I don't know. It could have been a year ago by now, or it could have been the springtime. It's February, by the way. I don't know if I've said this in this vlog, but today it's February 1st. So you were just watching me in January, but now it's February. Anyway, so yeah, I think that I probably got it cut in the spring or summer of 2024. I know with certainty that I did not get it cut after probably August. Anytime before August is whenever I got it cut last. And I know that all this has to come off probably, like at least an inch for sure, probably maybe 2 inches, just because I think it's dead at the end, or at least just really split or damaged. And I think that that can all come off. I don't want to cut my hair any shorter at the moment, but sometime I'm probably going to go for a bob again. Like I'm probably, like if I'm being honest, and then probably I'll get another pixie cut someday in my life. Like why not? Because I know that I look good with really short hair. I know that I do. I'm questioning if I look good with the long hair. Like it's a little bit more questionable, or at least it's not as for sure. I like my hair being long right now, I think, and I think that I look pretty with the long hair, but it doesn't always feel like me, and like it feels like it's missing some kind of, I don't want, edginess is not the right word, like being edgy, but there's some part of me that's missing when I have this long hair, and so someday I think I want to cut it again. Some kind of just more unique look comes with having shorter hair, and with the long hair it's just, I don't know, it feels like it's missing something, but I like it, and I like to be able to put it up. Like I think I look really good with my hair put up in a bun or put up in a claw clip or whatever, or even a ponytail. I think it looks good, and I think I like my bangs, but then sometimes it also feels like it's not me, like something's missing. But then everybody, like literally everybody that I've talked to, my friends and family, everybody tells me to keep the bangs. Like nobody has said you should grow out the bangs. Like when I've asked them, because I've been questioning it for the past few months, just because I think that it's saying something, but not something about me. I don't know. But then everybody says that I should keep the bangs. So I have no idea, but we'll keep the bangs for now. And probably I won't get rid of the bangs until I go full pixie cut someday, but that won't be for a while, or at least I'm not predicting anytime soon. But the haircut today will be trimming the bottoms, the ends, and then probably I'll have her add some layers. I don't want to go too crazy though, but I think that I need something, you know? I don't know though. So I'm just going to ask her what she recommends, because I don't want to do a major change, but something needs to happen. I think we need something. But with my hair texture, it's complicated, so I'm just going to ask her. And then I think I want to go darker though. So that's more of a major change, but not that major, but not today. I'm going to tell her I think that I'd like to go darker, and then maybe we'll schedule the color for a few weeks from now, because I've never had my hair cut by this stylist, but I'll just see what she thinks, because I'm getting tired of the color of my hair. This is my natural color. It's very like mousy, like earthy brown, like boring brown, bland brown. It's like a blonde brown, and I don't really like it. I like it when it's shorter, like when I have my hair really short, like in the past when I had it as a pixie, like really short. I liked it. It looked good, it looked dark, it looked perfect. There was no issue. But now that it's long, it's still, like I said, it's missing something. And I think that making it darker, like a chocolate brown, would look pretty good. Like not so dark that it just washes me out, because I don't think a ton of contrast is super great on me, but just something that looks more intentional, or like a little bit more cool and attractive than just this color. This looks like, I don't know, it looks boring. It looks like, yeah, I just grew this hair out of my head, which I did, and it's a natural boring color. I want something more interesting. So I might give that a try, but that won't be for a few weeks. Anyway, so that's the update on the hair. So I guess I can show you, maybe, no, you'll have to wait till the next vlog to see how my hair looks. How about that? Okay. Besides that, there are 3 bags that I want to show you really quickly. Oh, I just realized my AirPods are in. Hold on, that's rude. One sec. So 3 bags that I want to show you. 2 are designer vintage designer bags, sorry. Vintage designer bags, and then the other is a gift from Coach, okay? If you watch my TikToks, you've seen this, because as you guys know already, I've said this a million times, this vlog is probably uploaded way later. So if you watch my TikToks, you've already seen me unbox the bag, but I didn't film the unboxing for YouTube, but I have it. So I don't know which one you want to see first. If you want to see the Coach bag first, or if you want to see the, oh gosh, let's just show you the Coach bag. Let's just do that one first. All right, ta-da! It's the Brooklyn 39 in maple. Yeah. Okay, so the story is, and this is really, I mean, this is kind of a monumental moment, guys, because this is the first thing that I've been gifted by a brand. Like this makes me feel like a real influencer. And I have to tell you guys that I do not feel like an influencer. Like, I don't want to be an influencer anyway. Like, that's not my goal in life. And that's not the reason that I've been posting on TikTok. Like, I think the experience of being an influencer or an internet personality is something that I've wanted for a long time. But I don't like the title influencer. Like, I don't want to be just like all about selling products and being given products and having that lifestyle. Like, my life and my interests and passions do not revolve around just, even though it seems like it because I buy a lot of stuff and I am materialistic in a lot of ways, but my whole like actual, my soul, my desires are not just, I want stuff and I want to be given stuff and I want to be famous and I want to like be just a like, I don't know what you would call it, like a vessel for brands to use me for selling their products. Like, that's not my goal. And I don't know if a lot of influencers, that might not be their goal either, but they just fall into it. And this was kind of happened. Now, I've been working for this for a long time, obviously, because I've been posting on YouTube forever. And then TikTok, like, I obviously was posting to do something with that, right? But it's more about my love of, I think, like fashion and style, but not because I'm like fashion, but because I like the expression you can give with it. And I just like looking at clothes and touching clothes. And I like the way it looks. I really do. I just like the artistic vision of it. And kind of, I do feel drawn to clothes for some reason. I don't know if I could put my finger on it, but it's not because I want to be a part of this expensive world of like, it's not a status thing to me. It's just that I like the actual objects themselves. I really just like the objects. And I respect designers and fashion as an art form, but it's not about the status world. But of course I want more money in life and I want more access to things because how could I not? I mean, there's a lot of freedom that comes with money and access and status, but I'm not going for that just for the emptiness of that. It's just that anybody would want to try to climb the ladder of life. But besides all that, posting on the internet, I shouldn't do this rant anyway, but that's what I've been doing. But it's not because I'm trying to get in some elite status of influencers, okay? But I don't know what I was just saying, but Coach did give me something. And the reason was honestly because I asked them, if we're being completely honest, I asked them to send me something because I've been posting a ton of Coach videos, like videos on TikTok about Coach bags, and they would comment on my videos and they follow me on TikTok, but they didn't ever send me anything. Now, Coach is not really known for sending things to influencers that much anyway. I've only seen it maybe once or twice. At least what I've seen. Like, they don't do a lot of gifting. They just kind of, I mean, they don't really have to. They have employees on TikTok posting about the bags, and those people get a lot of views. And then I posted videos about Coach bags, and those got a lot of views. Like, it's kind of free advertisement besides the employees. Like, I'm sure now they're paid because I believe that they're paid, like, that's their role, is an official influencer of TikTok or brand influencer or whatever, social media representative. But I was giving them free advertisements and a lot of people give them free advertisement already, but we have been buying the bags and then advertising them. So Coach didn't really need to gift people any bags, but I wanted one. I wanted this exact one, the Brooklyn 39 in maple, and I literally asked them for it because I wanted to test it out, and I said that I would test it and review it. And all these people liked the video and commented, and they were tagging Coach and saying, you should send her the bag, send her the bag. I've bought all these bags because of her. You should send her the bag. And then Coach finally messaged me. This was like 2 days before the TikTok ban happened, like when it shut down for that night, and then it came back. Coach messaged me and said that they were going to send me a gift, and they sent me the exact one that I asked for. And It's really, really crazy. Like, I feel like I bought this myself. I don't feel like a brand actually sent this to me, but they did. And it's because this is like $500 and I didn't want to spend the money on it and risk if I wasn't going to like it, because the truth is it's really, really big, as you can see. And I wasn't really sure how it would work for me. I have the Brooklyn, as you guys know, I have the Brooklyn 28, and I really wish Coach would release a in-between size. Let me get my 28, hold on. So, this is the size comparison. I hope you can see. 39, 28. Do you see how big that difference is? There really should be a size in between, because I mean, the 28 is a perfect everyday bag, but it is too small for, you know, a standard tote bag, I think. And then the 39 is just a little bit bigger than a standard tote bag, like in my opinion. I think it's a little bit too big, at least for my height. I think on really, really tall girls it works, but I'm only 5'4", or like 5'5". And so for me, it does overwhelm me, but at the same time it doesn't. So I genuinely wanted to test this out. That was the whole point of me asking for this. And I like how it looks. Right now it's empty, but I do like how it looks all like kind of squished and not filled with stuffing and all those things that they usually have it filled with in the store. But I do still wish they had a size just a bit smaller than this, but obviously bigger than this, because I just think this is still huge. If I lived in New York or in a city that was really, really walkable and I was walking a lot, then I think this would be absolutely perfect. But I'm hesitant right now to even use it. I haven't used it out. I haven't taken it outside the house yet. And it makes me feel bad because Coach sent it to me, but I did ask them for it so that I could test it and genuinely review it. And I haven't reviewed it yet or anything. I literally got this 4 days ago. And I just don't know. I love the leather. I will say, I think that the leather is thicker on this than on the 28. At least it feels like it. So it feels a lot more sturdy than you would imagine. The 28 being in a larger size, I would have thought that it would feel really flimsy or like it could break, but this doesn't. This really feels like pretty thick, high quality leather. I know that it's the full grain leather, right? Genuine full grain leather. So it definitely feels really sturdy. It's just really big. And the thing is, I did fill it with stuff the other day and I was going to bring it to work, but then I changed my mind because I had my laptop in it. I had a bunch of books in it, and it just felt really like heavy and heavy to put on my shoulder because it's huge, right? So you can fit a lot, but then that also means you're going to make it really heavy when you fill it with a bunch of stuff. So there's a limit to how much a human can carry in a bag anyway before it becomes heavy. So it's great that it's big and you can carry a lot, but it also means that you're carrying a heavy load. But I think that it'll be good whenever I hopefully start taking ballet classes, because that's something I've been wanting to do. And I think this would be perfect to like carry, I don't know, point shoes, the clothes I would need, whatever. I don't really know, but I think that would make sense. It just is really big. I don't know if I want it for a work bag fully, but anyway, that is really exciting that Coach sent it to me. And that's, I guess, my little review as of right now. But I think it will be useful in my life. Like, I don't feel like it's a waste of space or it's a bad thing to have it. I'm just really grateful that I got it for free. But I did obviously do a lot of promotion for Coach. So I think it's deserved for me to have this. I'm not trying to sound cocky, but that's why I asked them, and I'm really happy that they sent it to me. And I will use it. It's just obviously really big for every day. Unless I lived in New York or Los Angeles or somewhere that was, like, I was walking around a lot. But, yeah. Now let me show you the other two bags. The other bags are vintage Chloe Paddingtons, okay? Now vintage, I don't know how vintage they are, if they came out like around 2000, was it 2007 or 2008? It was like 2000 something. And I don't think that's under the 20 something years yet, because it's only 2025. So technically not vintage, I think, but we can just call them vintage anyway. The brown one, I have the brown one's lock right here. I know that's a signature part of the Paddington, as you can see the lock on this red one. But I took the lock off because It is heavy, like on its own, these bags to me are not that crazy heavy, but everyone says that they're really, really heavy. When they become heavy is when you put a bunch of stuff inside the bag, and then the lock on top is just like an added weight that's kind of unnecessary unless you want the look. But I've been using this one as my bag that I take to the office, and it actually fits a lot of stuff. So I was like stuffing it pretty much full of a bunch of stuff, and then I didn't need the lock because then it's usually just like open and I have all my stuff in it. Anyway, I'm obsessed and in love with these bags. I mean, I feel like I'm cheating on Coach, but I also feel like I don't know if I can go back to Coach. So hopefully Coach doesn't watch this video. No, but I do love Coach, and I really, really support and believe in the brand Coach, but I'm allowed to have bags from other brands. I just know that I've been kind of seen as the Coach girl on TikTok, and I keep posting videos about these Chloe Paddingtons. But I still stand by Coach, and if Coach, you know, I'll still talk about Coach for years and years. But let's be real, these bags are gorgeous, and I'm completely in love. So there are two designer bags from like the 2000s that have been pretty popular and having a comeback in the last few years. I would say number one is the Balenciaga City bag, and then number two is probably the Chloe Paddington. But for some reason, I don't hear about this one as much, but I just know they're on the same, they're usually the two that are talked about when everyone's talking about like comeback bags from the 2000s. I do want a Balenciaga City bag at some point, I think, but I wasn't in a rush to get one because they're a little bit overdone because so many people have them. But for me, did I talk about this? I feel like, no. Did I talk about this in a video? I might have. I don't remember now if I talked about this on the vlogs. Anyway, because I feel like I just said that before. Something about, and how when you have a city bag, you look like you're a fashion girl. It's a little bit too on the nose. And I didn't really want that look as much. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have a Balenciaga City bag, I'm like, okay, I get it. Like you wanted a Balenciaga City bag because it's fashionable right now. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because I also want a Balenciaga City bag, but I just felt like I didn't need that energy right now to like have that look. But the Paddington is also really gorgeous and has a similar textured look, like with a bunch of little pieces and layers and design elements. And it's not as big as the city bag, I think. So I do want one at some point, but also the city bags are hard to find because they're more popular. So they tend to be more expensive on the secondhand market, and like more expensive than the Paddington. And they're a bit harder to find in a bunch of colors. I got these from an online secondhand website. I had an issue because I actually bought 3 of these, and one of them I believe was fake, but luckily the store, the online store, the company let me return it to them. It's shipping to them now, so I haven't gotten the refund yet, but they said they would refund me. But these I feel like are authentic, and I love them. I have no regrets for buying these. I think they're beautiful. They were my birthday presents to myself. I was only gonna get one. I was gonna get a brown color just like this. That was the one I was looking for. And then I accidentally got 2 others because I just couldn't help it. I was obsessed, and I was looking at this store, and every day there's a new Paddington on the website pretty much, and I was like, I could not stop looking at the page. And there are all these different colors that you can get. Like they'll drop new colors, new like whatever. You just have to look at it. I don't think I'll link them. I don't think. Maybe I will. I don't know. You can ask me if you want, but I just feel weird suggesting the brand at the moment when there's a chance that you could get a fake item. Like if you spend a bunch of money on something, they say they'll do refunds, and they're doing one for me, but it still makes me feel bad. Like I don't know if I'd want people to buy from them if there's a fake, but it is a risk. When you buy secondhand designer, there's a risk that something could be fake. But I just feel bad about it. But let me know if you want to know the brand, or not the brand, I keep saying that, the website. Let me know if you want the website. But these seem real, and the people have been nice, and they're giving me the refund once the other bag gets back to them. That's what I got. So those are the 2 bags. I just don't really have time right now to show you the details of these, but I hope, can you see this? I just can't see the viewfinder. There's a padlock, of course, and it's just a design element because then it doesn't, you can lock it with these things. Just look up Chloe Paddington and you can see how it works. But this red one, they called it a Bordeaux color. It's just so good. And it's got this brown interior. Can you see that? It's so, so good. And I love them so much. And the leather feels so nice. Really, really good. And I have to say, I just rewatched the clip that I filmed of me with the Brooklyn 39, and it looks really good on me. So I just had to say that because I noticed how good that looks, and I definitely want to wear that more. I've never worn it actually, but I want to wear it. Anyway, I'm being annoyed by myself. Hold on. Sometimes I just get annoyed by listening to myself talking. I just have talked way too much in this clip, and I'm I just want to stop talking. So anyway, I think I'll end it here. So like I said, see in the next vlog what my hair ends up looking like. But yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys go for now. If you have questions about the Paddington, then I can film that at some point because I feel like I didn't show you guys those bags very well, but they're just new gorgeous additions to the collection. I have too many bags. But yeah, okay guys. Yeah, I'm annoying myself. So let me go, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bye.